It's Week 10 of the National Football League.
Now Herbert to start the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fields going to keep it running right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. The Bears at 4-5, a game under 500. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape.
Touchdown! Darnell Mooney with touchdown. The drive will start with an option going left and avoids the contact by sliding. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Hand off right side for Herbert. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Herbert powering up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly. A run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second down, they go back to Herbert. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing on third down, Fields. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Yeah, call it third. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Moore. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On play action, Fields. And a throw right sideline is complete. Touchdown, Bears! They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll start out here with the option left. Fields hit and the ball is loose. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here. On first down, it's Fields. Flush to his right. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Fields. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fielded just inside the 30. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be... Young working out of the gun. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on the punt for Carolina. This is taken at the 15. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Chicago offense set to get started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Back to throw, Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with... Here's Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. Young able to connect with Chark. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Young to throw. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could... Here's Young. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
All eyes on Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Mooney, and he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Here's Fields. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you not. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And they run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. Does he have the distance? He does! It's good! My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Stevenson gets it again on second down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. You look at this Colt defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. They run once more with Stevenson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Patriots at 2-7 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind in the best way.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He returned. Throwing Jones. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Now Jones. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Throwing on first down. Jones. Pressure comes and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Off play action. Jones. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there and it's a touchdown. Jones throwing on first down. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones rolling to his left. And this one's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And
that's into a crowd and intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I'm a switch speed. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Jones, this ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
That's good for our Patriots.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson. To about the 35, second down.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming.
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Jones.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne. What? Now Jones on first down. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Jones now on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take over at
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got C.J. Stroud. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Texans and the Bengals. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for Mixon last week: 18 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
The Bengals at 6-2 to start play. And they come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Burrow on play action.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They begin with a run by Mixon. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to...
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Fielded at the 33. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good return there. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's caught. Smith. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Oh, good move. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Now it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Mixing up the middle. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They go play action with Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
Robert Woods and the Texans back out there.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt one. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
He was brought down by Malik Collins.
2nd down and 6 now.
Burrow looking to pass.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
2nd and 6.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 30. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Burrow will throw. Dancing to his left.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Mixon now for the extra point.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Jones on the return. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here now, 3rd down. Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw, Burrow.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Throwing, Burrow. And a fine chase on the right side, complete.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
2nd and 6 coming up. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And his kick is good. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were spurred on by a strong performance. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence now off the bootleg. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The Jaguars at 2-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. That is caught. And the
This will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Now Lawrence on first down. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Cook up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And it's caught.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priority.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, Cook. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here now a third down and 8. Lawrence. He's got this complete to Ridley. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Fielded just inside the 30. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a... They start the drive with Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Now Lawrence.
Man open, here is Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Up the middle, it's Cook.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They run again on first down. Cook
taken down at the 47-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. The kick by McManus is good, and with it they have taken the lead.
So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. On play action, Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Javon Kinlaw.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Back to the ground, Cook. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again.
Wiggles free. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
78 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Rolling to his right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Agnew now to return. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a run, 79 yards on the punt return.
And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for its.
Here's Purdy to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. And quickly another 1st down, but tackled inbounds. Purdy to throw.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And this one is right down the middle. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Huh, interesting.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lawrence.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. San Francisco's offense.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
124 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First throw of overtime for Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Connects with Kittle underneath. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And I don't think he got there. No. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tie. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Purdy to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Here's Purdy.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And Absolute stunned silence here.
Now Moody for the PAT.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could have.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
This drive here beginning probably with
Week 10 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Saints and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Cousins now to throw on first down. Throw left side, and Osborne has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Minnesota. 56 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. First down, here's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. K.J. Osborne, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Now you look at this Saints defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go play action. Cousins. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give him a fresh set of downs.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler, his second rushing touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's Chandler. Oh, able to avoid him. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown. Touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Throwing is Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A first down throw for Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings will take the lead here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
With his... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now Chandler. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. They run it with Chandler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On play action, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing, Cousins. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 73 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. On 1st down, Chandler. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chandler, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is third. Here's Cousins. Completes it to the fullback Ham. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
There's no doubt about that. You know they were great.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they will take a knee here. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout.